If the scene of pulling a cart through thick mud in the previous video left you overwhelmed, this one will be a real shock. This video will take you into a fierce mechanical world where steel and will collide constantly. Starting with a dramatic rescue scene, the crane with a 500 horsepower engine roared fiercely, stretching the super durable steel cable to its fullest. The enormous pulling force helped the truck gradually rise out of the hole, recovering little by little after the serious accident. The journey has just begun. Release the first gear to continue exploring the dramatic things ahead. During the demolition of the Corolla Bridge in Dresden, the 700 horsepower diesel engine roared fiercely. Each bite of steel was a fatal blow, causing huge chunks of concrete to collapse in dust and smoke and shake the ground. Not stopping there, the rock clearing campaign continued with a 160 horsepower John Deere excavator, a hydraulic excavator, and a JCB wheel loader working together in harmony. Each push and lift was decisive, pushing each large rock out of the blocked road. And then the most intense test. The D11 bulldozer with its 850 horsepower engine roared fiercely, pulling 4 machines at the same time, including a tractor, a dump truck, and heavy equipment. All were in idle and hard brake mode, creating a breathtaking load test. A dramatic duel between the steel monster Caterpillar D8 with a 354 horsepower engine and 20 Toyotas in hard braking mode. The D8 roared, pulled the chain, gradually overwhelmed, showing off its superior mechanical power, overwhelming everyone who witnessed it. Leave number 1 in the comments section if you are also passionate and want to accompany this dramatic machine. Don't miss the dramatic movement as the 170 horsepower excavator slowly moves up the truck bed. The engine roars, each track grinds against the slope. Every movement is as tense as a life or death balancing act.
Oh! क्या तू बता
A Caterpillar excavator for rent broke down and became stuck after an accident. The 200 horsepower engine roared to escape, but the track sank deep into the mud. The rescue scene became breathless as every step carried the risk of tipping over or sliding. As soon as the cable snapped, the 190 horsepower Caterpillar excavator immediately turned around and headed back to the scene. In the slippery mud and treacherous terrain, the machine roared into action, despite the situation still being out of control.
ทำไมมันจะไม่ได้มันเป็นสิ่งยกแกขึ้นนั่นแหละใช่ดินข้างล่างน่วมเลยนะ
Time for the dramatic rescue. The rescue machine with a 210 horsepower engine roared, each cable stretched like a guitar string as it lifted the ton-heavy trailer out of the deep hole. A breathtaking rescue amidst dust and hot steel.
พี่เอามันจะดึงแม่ไหมนี่ยุบเลยเสามีอะไรตัดไหมพี่โอ้ยังแรงอยู่ทุกคน
Not stopping there, when the engine brake failed in the middle of the flood, the situation became a matter of life and death. A 220,000-pound crane combined with a 180 horsepower excavator struggled to lift the entire brake system, creating a tense and breathtaking rescue.
Yốc loi สบายแล้ว10 กว่าตันเพราะว่ารถนี่มัน100 ตันเดี๋ยวจะยกใส่เทรลเลอร์นะ
Leave number 1 in the comments section if you love this journey. The Menkem 152 demolition crane, with a powerful 450 horsepower diesel engine, roars loudly in the middle of the construction site. The steel boom arm unleashes terrifying jerks, knocking down huge blocks of concrete, creating a scene of powerful and fierce destruction. chassis 240 tractor with 46 horsepower engine carries 33,000 pounds of logs through rough terrain. One operator, one person at the head of the machine balance, coordinate well in every turn, creating a stressful but fierce journey of carrying heavy loads. And now it's time for the machine to shine. The New Holland PW 130 wheel loader with its 130 horsepower engine roars across the construction site, starting its road restoration mission. Each bucket of dirt is scooped up decisively, leveling the road amid dust and the rumbling sound of the machine. Right at the street embankment, the JCB 426ZX with a 160 horsepower engine was mobilized to rescue a car that had overturned on the dirt road. Roaring powerfully, the excavator arm reached out, and each precise lifting and lowering action created a tense and suffocating rescue scene. On the steep mountain slope, a JCB 426ZX wheel loader with a 160 horsepower engine was mobilized to rescue an overturned milk truck. The roar of the engine echoed through the mountains and forests, and each firm lift helped bring the multi-ton vehicle back to balance. And then there's the equally important task. A JCB 4CX wheel loader with a 109 horsepower engine is heading downstream to clear the stream bed. The powerful bucket clears layers of mud and large rocks, clearing the way for the water to flow smoothly. If you love these machines, don't hesitate to share your feelings by leaving a comment number 1.
Olha!
Não, ele tem que virar, tem que achar o meio ali.